everybody, this is Megha from English Simplified. India gets its new education policy after 34 years, which has been approved by the Cabinet on 29 July 2020. There are some major changes at school level as well as higher education level. So let's begin with the video and see what the changes are. But before that, please subscribe to my channel.
Let's meet the chairperson of the drafting committee of the new education policy, Padma Vibhushan Dr. Krishnaswamy Kasturi Rangan, also former ISRO chief.
Let's first understand the old National Policy on Education 1986, which includes the 10+2 system, which we are still following, which includes the primary stage, which is from class 1 to 5, the upper primary stage, which is class 6 to 8, the secondary stage, which involves classes 9 and 10, and the higher secondary stage, which is class 11 and 12. Now, the new education policy 2020, or the national education policy that we are talking about, rather than following the 10+2 design, it has come up with a new design which will be 5+3+3+4 design. Now, the 5 means 5-year foundation stage, which would include the 3 pre-primary classes and the grades of class 1 and 2. In this stage, it will be play-based, activity-based, discovery-based learning, which will involve rapid brain development. Now, moving on to the next stage, which includes the next 3 years, it will include the grades 3 to 5 or classes 3 to 5. Here, reading, writing, speaking, language, physical education, art, etc. will be focused on. Textbook and formal classroom will be introduced rather than the play-based and activity-based in the prior stage. Moving on to the next 3 years or the middle stage, which involves grades 6 to 8 or classes 6 to 8, here concepts and subjects and experimental learning is focused on. Also, exploration of relation among various subjects is laid. Special emphasis on coding and vocational education is focused on. Now, moving on to the last 4 years, which is the most important, that is the 4-year, which is called secondary stage, which involves grades 9 to 12. Here, the importance of board exam will be reduced. All right, so now the board exams, that is 10th and 12th, would be removed, and there'll be no stream. The streams will be multidisciplinary. For example, a science student can also study fashion designing or bakery with equal importance to fashion designing and bakery as well. A greater depth, greater critical thinking, greater attention to life aspiration, and greater flexibility and choice of students will be focused on. Now, what about the exams? How will be the exams and how will we be evaluated? So the 4 years would include 8 semesters with 5 to 6 subjects in each semester. All right, with some essential common subjects and greater flexibility in elective courses. And regarding the report cards will be a comprehensive report on skills and capabilities rather than just marks and statements.
Talking about the major changes in higher education, which also focuses on multidisciplinary education and flexibility of subjects. For example, an engineering student may also opt for music if interested. It also includes multiple exit options, which is quite interesting. Now, multiple exit option means if I took a break from studies for any reason, and after a few years, I went to continue with my studies, I don't have to start all over again, as it is the case right now. Rather, an academic bank of credit shall be established, which would digitally store the academic credits earned from various recognized institutions, and we can continue from where we have left. Now, talking about the undergraduate degree, if we complete 1 year, we get a certificate. If we complete 2 years, we get a diploma. After the completion of 3 years, we get a bachelor's degree.
Now, at this point, if we want to leave and continue with our job, it's more than welcome. And in case we want to go ahead with research work, we can complete the 4-year degree. Now, talking about the integrated course, that is the 4-year bachelor's and 1-year master, we can directly go for the PhD. MPhil has been discontinued. We do not need to go for MPhil anymore. Right now, UGC and AICTE are bodies functioning differently with separate inspections, but according to the new policy, they will come under a single umbrella body for the entire higher education, but medical and legal are excluded from this. Teachers will be recruited through a transparent process and promotions will be merit based. Now, there'll be a common entrance exam for entry in the universities, and it will be conducted twice every year, which will be known as the National Testing Agency. And most important, the HRD Ministry has been renamed as Education Ministry. Now, these are the other committee members, just for your general knowledge.
I hope the information is beneficial for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe.